When will I learn? A December campout. Despite the deteriorating weather forecast, I stubbornly clung to my plans to go camping. Sure, it was December, but it wasn't supposed to rain much, and the freezing level was at 5,000 feet, well above where I planned to camp. It was colder than forecast when Walter and I arrived at the trailhead. Captain Ron was already there with his camp set up beside his car. I wanted to camp further in, over near the canyon. The route there was flagged, but there was no trail. I shouldered my heavy pack and set off through the brush, Walter Dog leading the way. We'd gotten just out of sight of Captain Ron's camp when we flushed a herd of elk. Walter was as surprised as they were. I left my pack in a meadow near the ravine. It was a suitable campsite, but I wanted to explore, see if I could find anything better. Captain Ron caught up with me, and we walked over to the edge of the ravine, hoping to find the practical route down to the creek at the bottom. We were unable to find a way down. The captain went back to his camp, and I returned to my meadow, where I broke out the camp stove and made a quick lunch of noodles. The light was fading. I hurried to set up my tent and collected some firewood. I got a fire going just as night fell. I sat around the fire and listened to the animals in the woods, roasted a hot dog, had a beer. When it started to rain, I went to bed early. All night long, I listened to ice rattle off the tarp in the tent above me. I was concerned that the tent might collapse, but when morning came, the tent was still standing. I still had coals in the fire, so I started that up again, got some tea brewing while I packed up. The lashings were encased in ice, and it was a bit of a struggle getting the ropes free. Eventually, I was able to get my tent down, rolled up, tarp packed away, everything strapped on my backpack.
Yes.
Back at the trailhead, Captain Ron had finished his breakfast. He packed up while I strapped things on the bike. We were in a rush to get out because we were afraid the road would be covered with black ice. When we finally made it out of the woods and back to the pavement, we discovered that our fears were justified. The pavement was encased in ice. But we were careful and gingerly made our way home, safe and sound. Another ill-advised winter campout come to a safe conclusion. If you'd like to see more videos of my adventures with Walter the Wonder Dog, please check out my blog at adventuresidecar.com. Thanks for watching.